Scrooge McDuck knew the best way to build wealth was through real estate, but he hated dealing with people who lived in his buildings. Scrooge was smart. He knew renting apartments was a headache. If you buy an apartment and rent it out, your phone rings at 2 a.m. because the furnace exploded. So instead, he bought an empty parking lot in downtown Chicago. No walls, no roof, no doors, just painted lines and a ticket machine. Scrooge paid $150,000 for a neglected parking lot with 40 spaces. The previous owner thought it was worthless. Scrooge saw a gold mine. He installed one automatic barrier and one payment machine that accepts cards. Total cost $8,000. He charged drivers $15 a day to park. Downtown Chicago was a busy city center. Those 40 spaces filled by 9 a.m. every single morning. With 40 spaces at $15 a day, 5 days a week, Scrooge earned $3,000 a week. That is $12,000 a month from a slab of concrete with painted lines. No tenants, no toilets, no complaints. Cars don't call you when something breaks. Cars don't argue about deposits. But at the end of the first month, a problem arose. Someone parked a white van in space number 15. Never came back. It sat there for 11 days blocking a space that should be earning Scrooge $15 every single day. If this had been a tenant in an apartment, Scrooge would need lawyers, court dates, and months of waiting. But an abandoned car on private land is a completely different situation. Private landowners can remove unauthorized vehicles after a written notice period. Scrooge placed a bright yellow notice on the windshield. 7 days to collect or the vehicle gets towed. Nobody came on the 8th day. Scrooge called a towing company. They removed the van in 14 minutes. Scrooge swept the space clean and a paying driver parked there by lunchtime. Then Scrooge noticed the parking lot sat completely empty every night after 7 p.m. 40 empty spaces earning absolutely nothing for 12 hours straight. So Scrooge listed the spaces on a monthly basis to residents in nearby apartment buildings who had no parking. He charged $200 a month per space for overnight use. 22 residents signed up immediately. Now the same 40 spaces earned money during the day from daily drivers and earned money overnight from monthly residents. Scrooge was making money from the same concrete 24 hours a day. He took his profits and bought a second parking lot, then a third. Then he bought a vacant lot behind a hospital and turned it into parking lot number 4. Hospitals always need parking. Visitors always pay. Today, Scrooge owns 7 parking lots across 2 cities, 310 spaces total. He earns $65,000 every single month. He has no walls to repaint. He has no leaking roofs to repair. His properties have no kitchens, bedrooms, or bathrooms. Scrooge just owns rectangles of concrete with painted white lines. And those white lines pay for everything. Follow to learn more wealth secrets the rich never share.